Hello everyone. Today, Bridge of Spies. I'm going to talk about that movie, directed by the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Steven Spielberg. This is about the 1960 U2 incident, I believe what it's actually called. It's about a lawyer played by Tom Hanks, who his name is Jim Donovan, and he's become the lawyer of a supposed Russian spy during the Cold War. This guy's been accused of espionage, and now he's being tried, and now, Tom Hanks has to defend him. And later on, one of our spies is captured in the Soviet Union. So now Jim is going to negotiate the exchange of these two spies. And this film basically chronicles that, and it's awesome. Bridge of Spies is one of my favorite films of the year, and it might just be one of my favorites of Steven Spielberg. I like this movie that much. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't like Lincoln, the other Steven Spielberg biographical pick, I guess, from a few years ago. I didn't like that movie. I don't know why. I just didn't care for it. I mean, I went to see it, and it just bored me. I'm not a kind of person who, I hate all dialogue movies. I don't. Case in point, this movie is pretty much an all-dialogue movie, and I loved it. A thing I loved about Bridge of Spies is that the dialogue is fantastic, and it really gives you a great historical context of the world they live in, with the Cold War era. And, I love the character of Jim Donovan and his family, and you have to see the stuff that he has to deal with. It's really cool, and I'm sorry if you hear stuff in the background. My parents are watching TV and it's loud. But anyway, I love the situations he has to go through, and you see when he actually goes out to West Germany to negotiate the exchange of the spies and stuff. You really see a lot of the tensions and stuff that area had, and you really see how Jim Donovan is like this guy. He's this good guy, yet, he wants to represent the spy as good as he can, give him proper legal prosecution, even though everyone doesn't feel that because he's a spy, apparently. I like that. I love all the tensions going on, and I love the guy who played the Russian spy. I don't remember his name, but he was great, and, I really liked his character as well. And I really like how I was rooting for the Russian spy. It actually made me root for the guy, because I liked his character a lot. That was pretty cool. And I have to say, this movie is directed so well. I mean, Spielberg, he's a good director. He's been doing this for how many years now? Since Jaws? Or that TV movie Duel, which was the early 70s? Yeah, that's been 40 years an awesome director. Honestly, do you think there's any faults at this point? He's great. The movie looks so good. Honestly, the shots are so beautiful. And they encapsulate so much. They really tell you a lot of the story. It works great, and I really, really liked it. And honestly, I really can't think a whole lot bad about Bridge of Spies, except I will say it felt a little long, and it should have ended a few times towards the end. It's kind of like a Return of the King ending, where it's you think it's going to end, and nope, another point. Is it going to end? Nope, another point. How about now? Nope, another point. And I like Return of the King's ending as much as the next guy, but I don't know, feels like it could have ended a little earlier. Whatever. Point is, Bridge of Spies is a near perfect movie, honestly. I really liked it. It was great, but at the same time, it's not really a movie you and your friends are gonna sit down, grab some popcorn, and watch. But it's still worth experiencing at least once, on your own. And for that reason, Bridge of Spies is honestly one of my favorite movies of the year, and I'd probably put it on my top 10 of the year list once I get to that. Bridge of Spies was awesome. I'm gonna give it a 96%. Go see Bridge of Spies. It's great. And I love Steven Spielberg. And these movies are awesome. Thank you all for watching. Adios, home slices. That was a very boring outro. I'm going to think of better ones in the future. Whatever.